Hey, it's the Rican, and I have a follow-up on an interview I did just Thursday. I interviewed Pastor Artur Pawlowski, and so here's the update. I'm going to share with you my screen of what happened. Oops, you guys don't care about my email. So here's the story. Calgary church leaders Artur and Dawid Pawlowski arrested and charged for violating public health orders. So basically, they're being um, they're being arrested for holding services, for holding church services. That's what their crime is because of these health edicts. Now, granted, I understand this is not in America, but these are our neighbors to the north, and to see them doing this, and they're supposed to be a place of freedom also, that they're doing this, and it's basically being not really covered. Uh, Obviously, the arrest happened this weekend, and people don't really pay attention to the news on the weekend. Like, I just found this out last night, but it was already late, so I just figured I'll do one early in the morning. And so here I am talking about it. I wanted to show a little bit of the video. Let's see, let me make this a little bit bigger, right? Will that work or no? Oh, there we go. So here, let me see. He's getting arrested here for the people not seeing. This is crazy. I'm gonna pause it here real quick. This is crazy. They're in a highway. If you look at it, they're in a highway. And um they're in a highway in the middle of a highway. Um, they're in the middle of a highway in Canada there with cars passing by, and they arrested a pastor for having a service in violation of COVID rules.
What's your name, officer?
Wow. I'm sorry. I don't mean to laugh at a serious subject like this, but um, I mean the fact that he's yelling at them, just what he's telling them is just crazy. Um, but yeah, so I just wanted to report about this because I mean, what's going on here is, like I said, it may be our neighbors to the north, but let this be a lesson for us. Let me unshare this. I don't need to share my screen anymore. This needs to be a lesson for us here, where when we let our freedoms people just go, oh, it's just because of COVID. Let's just get through this pandemic. Then when's the next emergency? This is the whole thing. The government takes advantage of our fears and takes our freedom away. That's how it works. This is freedom of religion, and with freedom of religion, we need to. It's our basic freedom. In Canada, they have a Charter of Human Rights, and they're taking it away over there. It could happen over here if we're not careful. And police officers, you you guys can't be part of this. I mean, this happened in New Jersey. I remember some police, like the local police, would not what was it? They wouldn't execute the order, so they actually had to get police from outside of the state to not outside of the state, outside of the county. And so it's crazy that that happened, that they had to get some other police, not local police, but basically like out in the next county to come and execute those orders. As police, you guys got to understand, you guys got to an obligation also not to follow these unconstitutional orders. You guys just can't go on following orders. You guys got to have a brain and heart too. And if you see that something's wrong, as in going to go arrest a pastor for having church services, you guys have to refuse that order, and not just like one person individually. um as a group, you guys need to come together and tell, whoever this politician is, no, tell them to f off, that you're not going to follow this unconstitutional order, and you're going to um probably maybe push to take them to court, something like that, to get these criminals out of office. Because this is the whole thing. If they're telling you to violate your oath, to violate the Constitution, it's your obligation to fight back against it. Whether you're and I know it's hard, but if it's resigning, whether it's just getting a reprimand, then yes, that's something that you have to do. So it is. Hold on for 1 second. Sorry about that. I had to step away for one moment. Um, the beauty of having security cameras and stuff is that you could see who's knocking at your door. So a relative came to my door, I had to go get it. But anyway, it was on my rant cops protecting about the cops protecting the people and their rights. The cops can't just um, follow orders. They should go, and you're called to serve and protect, and enforcing unjust and unconstitutional laws, especially when it comes to, in this case, freedom of religion, is just like Artur says, it's Nazi and Gestapo like, and he should know. He lived under it. So the fact that he's calling them out on it, it should wake people up and see, and see what's going on. I mean, if you look at it, look good, compare it to what's going on, what he was talking about in my interview, and talking about, and look what's going on with Antifa and Black Lives Matter, and how they're allowed to riot and they're allowed to strike fear, and it's okay because it's supported by the mainstream news and one political party, because it's supported by the Democrats, because it gives them power. That's what it's about, power. And standing up to these people, it it's gonna be hard. I understand cops. You guys get a paycheck. You guys need the money and all that stuff, but you guys got to know that you're helping out these uh, politicians and these bad lawmakers with stuff that's not even laws, edicts. They didn't go to the state, they didn't go to the legislature and pass a law. They just passed an emergency order. That's what a lot of these governors and mayors and stuff did. They didn't go to the legislature and get new laws. They just passed edicts, emergency orders. Those are not real laws. So we need to fight back and get our rights. I'm not saying, you know, um, this pandemic serious. Well, especially in the beginning, it was really serious. We didn't know we didn't know how to treat it. We didn't have any we didn't have much therapeutics. And the ones that did, um, the media, to spite itself, reported against it. It took, our former president getting unelected, and then he finally admitted that, the drug he touted was useful. And it's sad that even medicine becomes political. So listen, it I know it's a difficult situation where people don't want to lose their jobs, but is it better that your children lose their freedoms or you lose your job? Which one is it? You decide. So, anyways, I'm gonna leave it there. I'm gonna reach out to Artur, see I don't know when he's gonna come out of jail. I'm sure everybody is gonna want to speak to him, and I hope he'll allow me to be one of those people. I'll be praying for him, and if you are praying people, pray for him. And if you're people that could donate to his, you have extra money, you could donate to his church. Donate to his church. Useful. Uh, it's a useful cause. Not only does he do church services, they feed the poor, in there in Calgary. So that's it. Have a good one. I am the Right Rican. You can follow me on YouTube and Rumble. You could also follow me on social media. I'm on Facebook, Twitter, and Gab. Parler's been acting up, so haven't really been going on there. So, with that being said, like I said, have a good one, everyone.